Subscribe to my channel Making Impossible and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any one of my upcoming videos.
Yo, what's up friends, I'm Shulazari and welcome back to Making Impossible, the channel that teaches you how to make the impossible and be the smartest person in the room. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a really cool card trick. This is a very clever card trick that I did just few days ago. When I was with my friends, they wanted to see a card trick and I didn't have a new card trick for them because they were my old friends and they have been seeing my card tricks for a long time, so they wanted to see something new, and for that reason I came up with something which was pretty clever. And today I'm gonna be showing you that card trick, the performance, and then I'm gonna show you how it's done. So without any further ado, let's start our today's video.
I'll feature one lucky Instagram user every Monday in my Smack That Monday episodes. If you want your Instagram profile or page to be featured in my next Smack That Monday episode, follow the simple steps that are given in the video description. So now, let's continue.
Okay guys, this is how the card trick looks like. Now before beginning with the card trick, let me show you that all the cards that are present in this deck are mixed up, right? But if you still want me to give them a shuffle, then I'm going to give them a shuffle just like this. I'm just going to shuffle these cards so that these cards are well mixed up. Now what I'm going to do is pretty simple. I'm going to ask my spectator to select a playing card. For example, let's say the spectator selects this one, and I'm not going to look at this card. Instead of that, I'm just going to show you this card and you're going to remember this card. So I'm going to turn my face away from the camera as you see this card. Have you remembered the card? Just keep this card in your mind, okay? Just make sure that you can recognize this card after the trick is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card and I'm actually going to put this card somewhere in the center of the deck, just like this, and drop the rest of the pack over. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap my finger, and as I snap my finger, your card turns face up. You don't believe me? Okay, just look at this. Your card turns face up. This card is yours, right? The King of Spades. No? Okay. If this card is not yours and it turned face up, that means it is a sign. Okay? This is a sign. This is a symbol of presence of your card. But how can we understand that? Let's try this, okay? Let's spell this card. Let's spell the King of Spades from this point, okay? K-I-N-G, King, O-F, of, S-P-A-D-E-S, Spades. Now this is the last card, right? As we spelled the King of Spades. Let's turn this card over. And I think this is your card. Is this your card? See, that's it. That is the card trick, right? Now let's see how you can do this card trick. Okay guys, this is how the trick is done. Now first of all, for doing this trick, the easiest way is to do a setup from beforehand, okay? And if you want to do a setup, you can just simply shuffle the deck and then turn over the top card. And for this case, in this case, the top card is the 10 of hearts, and you're going to spell 10 of hearts including this card. So T-E-N 10, O-F of, H-E-A-R-T-S, 10 of hearts. Now all you have over here is the cards that will spell up to 10 of hearts, including this card, and this card would be faced up from the beginning of the trick. Now this is the easiest one, in which you're going to turn this card faced up in the beginning of the trick. And if you want to know the advanced one, I'll just show you in a few moments in this tutorial only. So just keep on following this tutorial. So at first, you're just going to turn over the top card and spell the top card along with that card. So for this case, the 10 of hearts, and all these cards will spell up to 10 of hearts, including this card. And this is right now faced up. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take this entire pack and put it on the bottom of the deck. So right now, if you spread this entire deck, you have all the cards over here, and you have from this card, the rest of the cards will spell till 10 of hearts. Okay, so this is how this trick is set up from beforehand. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to simply do a false shuffle. If you don't know how to do a false shuffle, you can just do a riffle shuffle without disturbing the bottom cards from this point, from the 10 of hearts. Okay, you're not going to just disturb the this bottom stack. So what you're going to do is you're just going to riffle down a lot of cards onto your other hand, then riffle down a lot of cards over here, and as you get a blink, as you get a peak of the 10 of hearts going down, then you're going to start riffling the other pack from this hand, and then you're just going to do the shuffle. So if you do the shuffle just like that, then the bottom stack won't be disturbed. Now if you see this, you will still have this bottom card spelling to 10 of hearts. T-E-N 10, O-F off, H-E-A-R-T-S, 10 of hearts. That's it. That's how you can just use a false shuffle or just a half false riffle shuffle, just like this, and just keep this bottom stack constant. Now you know that all these cards are on the top of this bottom stack, and you're going to ask your spectator to select any playing card, okay? To randomly select a playing card, and you can just do that by spreading the deck of cards, and your spectator is going to select a playing card, for example this one. Now if your spectator is skeptic, then he might also use his fingers just to spread this card so that he can select a card at random, and if he does that, he will be able to see this faced up card from the beginning, right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to just riffle down to the half of the deck and take the top part and do an one-handed fan and ask your spectator to select a playing card from this fan. And as you do this, the spectator won't keep his eyes on this pack because you're asking him to select playing cards from this pack. And if he selects playing card from this pack, even if he moves these playing cards with his fingers, there is no faced up card in this pack. So all he will take is a random selection and he will just see it. Okay, then you're going to take this entire fan, close that fan and keep that fan on the top of the bottom pack which was in your left hand. And then what you're going to do is pretty simple. After your spectator sees the playing card, you're just going to do a swing cut and ask your spectator to keep their card on this card, so on this spot. And as they keep this card on this spot, and if you drop this pack, what happens is this 10 of hearts spelled card will be just on the top of the spectator selection. Now as that happens, it is very easy for you now to find your spectator's playing card, and all you have to do right now is make up a story just like me and just say that if you snap your finger, the spectator's card will turn face up. And actually it won't turn face up. Instead of that card, the card you have already turned faced up, that is 10 of hearts, will appear to be faced up when you spread the entire deck. And you're going to just say that this is your card, right? And the spectator will obviously say no, because you also know that this is not their card. This is the position from which you're going to spell 10 of hearts, right? And this is your marking from which if you spell 10 of hearts, you will find the spectator's card. Now the spectator's card for this selection was the 5 of diamonds. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take this entire deck of cards, this entire pack from the 10 of hearts, and you're just going to keep this rest of the cards away. And you're just going to say to your spectator that since this card is faced up, which means this is a symbol of the presence of their card. Now to understand the presence of their card, all you have to do is you have to just spell this card, which is this card, the 10 of hearts, from this point. And this is the point when you're going to start spelling the 10 of hearts. Now it depends on you how you're going to spell the 10 of hearts, because if you spell the 10 of hearts including this card like this, T-E-N 10, O-F off, H-E-A-R-T-S, then you have to spell the entire 10 of hearts. Then there will be the spectator selection, which is the 5 of diamonds. But if you are going to just keep this 10 of hearts right over here and then start spelling 10 of hearts from this point, then the last spelled letter will be the selection of the spectator. Okay, so this is the 10 of hearts, and we're going to spell from this point TEN 10, OF off, HEART and S. This is the last spelled letter, and this should be the 5 of diamonds, and this is the 5 of diamonds. This is how this trick is actually done. So the main point that you need to remember for this trick is, at first you're going to just turn over the top card and spell that card including that card. So 10 of hearts, we are going to turn this card over and we are going to spell the 10 of hearts including this card. So TEN 10, OF off, HEARTS, 10 of hearts, and you're going to keep this on the bottom of the entire deck, okay, with all the cards on top of it. And then you're going to have all this playing cards spelling 10 of hearts just at the bottom of the deck. Then after selecting the spectator's card, what you're going to do is you're just going to place this card on the bottom of this deck, and you're going to just do that by simply cutting the deck just like this, asking your spectator to put their card over here, and then keeping the bottom part on top of it like this. And then as you can see, the 10 of hearts would be in the position, the 10 of hearts would be faced up, and it would be in the position from which, if you count 10 of hearts or if you spell 10 of hearts, you're just going to reach to your spectator selection. And this is the main way of doing this trick. Now if you're going to do this trick in an advanced way, in which you're not going to turn this card faced up from the first, what you're going to do is you're just going to ask your spectator to select any random playing card, and as your spectator does that, what you're going to do is you're going to ask your spectator to look at this card and show this card to everybody else. And while he does that, you're going to say to your spectator that you're going to turn to your back so that you can't see the card, and as he shows the card and as you turn your back, what you're going to do is you're just going to simply turn over the top card, in this case the 4 of diamonds, and you're just going to spell 4 of diamonds. So FOUR, 4, OF off, DIAMOND and S, and take this entire pack and put it on the bottom. Then you're going to turn back to your spectator and you're just going to let them put their card on the bottom of the deck, and you're just going to do that by cutting the deck over here, and then you're just going to place this entire pack over there. Then if you do the trick, you're just going to say to them that if you snap your finger, then their card is going to turn face up, and it won't actually turn face up. The 4 of diamonds would be face up, and you're going to spell 4 of diamonds just like this. You're just going to keep the 4 of diamonds here and spell 4 of diamonds. FOUR, OF, DIAMOND and S. And this would be the spectator selection. And this is how this trick is done in an advanced way, when you don't turn the card in the beginning. So that is how this trick is done, and that is the entire tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed learning this amazing card trick. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did so, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Solan_Zari. Also, if you have any questions, you can use the comment section for that, and also don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, which is a pretty savage channel. I post funny videos over there, and the link to the channel will be given right in the description box as well as in the cards. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button of this channel if you're not a subscriber yet, and turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss my upcoming videos and my future Smack That Monday episodes. Peace!